there Taurus, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for August 31st through to September the 6th. Taurus, let's get started, working first with the Work Your Light Oracle to see what the overarching message or theme may be for you for the week. Stop. Oh, the Great Gathering, it's coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. This is my card of divine orchestration, guys. And what I think is important is, sometimes we go through moments where it's like, there's nothing happening, I'm frustrated, I'm losing my patience, what I'm trying to manifest isn't happening, that partner's not coming in, that money's not coming, all of those kinds of things. But what we need to remember is sometimes it's still coming together. The stage is still being set. The stars are still aligning, those ducks are still getting in a row. And, we don't always know that on the outside, but we need to have faith and we need to have patience and understand that sometimes the energetic conditions are still coming together. Hey, maybe that soulmate is still, wrapping up a karmic connection with someone else. Maybe, you're going to get the perfect job in perfect timing because, otherwise you might go for one that wasn't meant for you. We just don't know, guys, and we need to trust. We need to trust in the process. So it's coming together. Angel spirits, guides are pulling the strings. When it is the best time for that to unfold for you. Let's get your Yogic path card. Saraswati. So Saraswati, Taurus, is the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. And it says that, I'm just looking in the book for this one, I don't know them by heart, guys. Saraswati appears when you have surrendered to creativity. And it says here that she is the sacred river, flowing with divine wisdom, nourishing us with nectar for the soul. And it says that she may bring you new ideas and that you might be channeling some universal wisdom this week. And it says that Saraswati is here to deliver the message, to pursue that creative idea with full force as you're supported by her blessings. So is there a creative idea that you're trying to get off the ground? Is there a project? Is there, a love that you're wanting to pursue? Well, Saraswati is saying, the green light to go this week. And to listen to that intuition because the wisdom that you seek is within you. Let's go to the tarot story for us. See what wants to come through. Starting first with the energy of the recent past, or energies that are leaving, completing, transitioning in your life. What you may be journeying, please, for Taurus. Ha ha ha. Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. I was going to say it when I was reading the Saraswati card that I was thinking of the Page of Wands because the Page of Wands is the messenger of good news and the Knight of Swords is a card of swift progress. So I feel like there's going to be a moving forward potentially after a message or communication comes in. We've got the Nine of Wands in the current focus energy. Been trying to work on this for a while, I feel. Let's get the energy of the near future outcome. Oh, Justice. Okay. And we're finishing this deck on the Ace of Swords. Wow. That's the new beginning. It's the insight. It's the breakthrough. It's the clarity. Let's clarify Page of Wands with the Knight of Swords, the Star. Wow, okay. Divine wish fulfillment, you're on the way to that. Let's clarify the, too many, the Nine of Wands. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh yeah, the wisdom that you seek is truly within you. And Justice. Justice was a little bit of a surprise here. Let's clarify the Justice energy. Where is this going? Oh, wow. Okay, I've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I have got the Ten of Wands and the Sun. as the clarifier for justice. So there is a completion here, and one that is going to go absolutely amazingly. So what we've got here, Taurus, we've got an interesting spread of energies here. And well, let's just jump in and see what comes out. We've got the Star, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Swords in your recent past. Now what's interesting about the Star energy, guys, is this is the, so I can get some focus on that kind of, this Star is the major arcana that follows on from the Tower. It is that great calm after the storm, and you know, it really is the shining light of the direction forward. So some of you may have transitioned through a Tower moment in the recent or even the deep past for some of you. You know, the Tower is a situation that comes in to kind of shake our foundations, to bring down an illusion, to give us the clarity by illuminating what's not working in our lives and bringing it down. And it's a blessing because it moves us closer to divine wish fulfillment, which is the Star. So I'm feeling that some of you may have journeyed a Tower moment, and it could have been something to do with, it could be with a love situation or a close colleague or friend, with the Lovers card over here. But the Lovers doesn't have to stand for that energy. It really is a big decision around a matter of the heart. So this Tower moment, or you know, if it wasn't even a Tower moment, some of you may have journeyed a big decision, maybe releasing something to move forward in a new direction here. And with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords, I feel that some of you are going to receive a message this week that maybe comes in quickly, that maybe comes in out of the blue, and it's good news. And it could be in relation to this justice situation, or, you know, it's going to illuminate the path forward for you out of this situation. You know, the Page of Wands for me also shows somebody who might have been a little bit in the desert, a little bit in nowhere, no man's land for a little while. And I was feeling that same thing with the Oracle card, because they're in the desert as well, and they're waiting for news, or they're waiting for action, they're waiting for the light to move forward, they're waiting for the guidance. But, you know, what they might not know is that things are happening behind the scenes. It's coming together. The stage is being set. And I feel like maybe it's this week that we get some movement, and it could come through some good news for you. And through that, you're going to be able to manifest 1, 2, 3, creation, the path forward, and then take the inspired action, Ace of Wands, to go get it. And the Page of Wands for me is about moving forward in a direction that's aligned with your passion and purpose, you know, because that's what the wands really are. And the Star, you know, it's about healing and rebalancing and regrounding and recalibrating and rebirth, maybe after that Tower moment. So my favorite message with the Star, though, guys, is that it is the Divine Wish Fulfillment card, and it asks you to dream big and have hope and have faith and acknowledge that you're being guided towards it. I mean, we've got the Sun in this reading as well. If you did want the green light, it's at the end of your reading. So focus energies, we've got the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess. Yeah, I mean, you've weathered the storm. The Nine of Wands is that kind of wounded warrior, you know. It's that energy of, I've been sitting around in the nines for ages, waiting to release something, to move on, to get my new beginning. We've got the Ten of Wands under the Sun, so it's coming. And for me, it's kind of like that feeling of, like I said before, being hovering around the almost complete, the almost moving on, but not quite. And some of you might feel that you have been in that moment of stress or walking on eggshells, fight or flight, trying to get to that greener pasture behind, but there's just this barrier between you and that new beginning. The thing about the High Priestess here is that she is actually the deliverer of messages, of truth, of insight, of mysteries, of secrets, when the divine timing is right. And that could be the good news that you're waiting for. And that's going to allow you to push this over to a Ten of Wands, to a completion, so you can get that new beginning that you've been desiring for quite a while. The High Priestess is also the card of intuition, and you're being asked to trust your own inner guidance system this week, and that ultimately the answers that you seek are within you. So really trust that, rather than maybe looking out to other people for answers, trusting your own wisdom. Here we go. let's pop the sun down for a moment. That's our outcome. It's time for justice, and justice can come in many different forms. It really stands for the change or modification needed in order to rebalance those karmic scales. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra in this situation. Yeah, and that can be anything from obviously, you know, bringing it to completion, having an honest conversation with someone, right through to seeking legal advice, divorce, separation, property agreements, getting out your work contract, seeing what your rights are to step away from that. You know, it's about a change. It's really about a change. And this is number 11. You know, it's time. It's destined time for that. And it's time to claim that victory that we see here as the Ace of Swords at the end of your reading. Now, we're tipping over the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. The completion is here through bringing that modification, through standing up for what you believe in. You can end the stress. You can release a burden. You can end a cycle here. And you know, the Ten of Wands for me is an energy of when you're carrying the weight of a situation, you can't see the new pathways that open up to you. It clouds your vision. So it's time to, you know, use that Saraswati energy. She is going to give you that creative insight. So you're being asked to release what doesn't serve, to let it go, to bring the justice to it. Because the energy here, oh, look what's beyond that, Ace of Cups. Oh, let's bring it in. Come on, bring it in. Devil's in reverse there. Yep, we're overcoming you if you're in the picture. Guys, if this doesn't say victory and new possibility to you, then I don't know what does. I mean, the Sun is the biggest card of positivity in the tarot deck. And it is known as a yes card, and it is known as the green light to proceed. So I feel that, you know, you're going to get the answers that you want this week. You're going to get the victory. You're going to get the good news. And it's going to help guide you forward. You know, the star, the sun. We're stepping up in illumination here. And the sun is often an energy that comes in when you've broken down the barriers, the walls. You know, the worst is over, it says, and you're moving into a time of great healing. The sun is also the energy that can shine into the darkest corners, into the shadow side, you know, into the corners that the High Priestess sometimes protects, and it reveals the information, it reveals truths that we need in order to move forward, or maybe the final piece to that justice situation that's going to bring us the good news that the Page of Wands is going to deliver. Double aces, you know, this is the new beginning that's on offer for you. Clarity, vision, foresight, breakthrough, inspiration, ideas, truth, clarity, love, joy, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. These are potential energies. They are possibilities that then needs the inspired action behind it to make it happen. So bringing a situation to justice, having hard and truthful conversations if we need to. So the Ace of Cups for me also is a symbol of transformation. Some of you might know that's why I called my channel Wild Lotus Tarot, because these lotus flowers, you know, they started their journey in the mud as a little seed, an insignificant little seed, and they fought their way up through that water following the light of the sun, where they reached the surface and they bloomed, right? So that's why it's a symbol of transformation, you know, the lotus flower. And it's really about shining your own light to find your way to the surface, to guide yourself, to blossom to your full potential this week. And it says that there's a massive milestone on that. And with the old devil hanging out there in reverse over to the side, some of you might have overcome great toxic situations, let go of a manipulative situation or a toxic energy in your life. Maybe that's what you're getting justice over. But it's looking so positive. And the future is so bright ahead when the sun energy comes in. And with two aces, I mean, I really hope YouTube gives me a visual of that I can use for the cover image. Maybe if I hold it there long enough, it will. I'm excited. It's really beautiful energy here, Taurus. But on that note, I am going to leave it there and wish you all the best for this week, Taurus. Keep in mind, it's a general reading for the collective. May not be your message this time. If it's not, that's fine, but I believe there's always a piece in it for everyone. If you are called to share, please do leave me a comment. I do read them all and I respond to as many as I can. helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next time. It will be sooner rather than later for another message.